So this set says the Indian cricket team played a one-day international cricket match with both Australia and England in this order. The runs scored by five Indian batsmen, that is K. Rahul, Rohit, Virat, Pandya, and Jadeja in the two matches were recorded. The batting order of these five batsmen was the same as order in which the names are mentioned. So this is an important information that the batting order remains the same as it is mentioned before. K. Rahul and Rohit are the first pair of batsmen to play, of course, because when this order remains the same, the first two people would be K. Rahul and Rohit. It is known that Virat had partnerships with exactly two batsmen in both these matches. This is also important. Table 1 below gives the cumulative runs scored by each player after the matches against the given two teams. Some cells are deliberately left empty, and Jadeja did not get out before Pandya in the match against England. This also is important that Jadeja did not get out before Pandya. If I look at the information here, so these are the runs scored by them against Australia and against England, and it's a cumulative data. That means if Rahul has scored 23 against Australia and 41 against Australia and England together, so I can say 41 minus 23, that is 18 runs he scored just against England. Similarly, Rohit would have scored 36 against England, Pandya would have scored 34, and Jadeja would have scored 23. Because we do not know about the score of Virat, so we can't say about him as of now. Table 2 given below shows the fall of a wicket while playing against each of the two teams. So at what score the wickets were falling, that also is given to you in table number 2, and there are no extra runs as well in these two matches. So let's start making this data. I have made this table on this page. So I've just put them in a shorter format. So what are we going to do? We'll just try to figure out that against Australia and against England, how much runs are scored by which batsman for any of these partnerships. So let's start with Australia first. So as I told you, Rahul has scored 18 runs against England. Rohit has scored 36. Virat, we do not know. Pandya has scored 34 and Jadeja has scored 23 runs. These are the runs that they have scored against Australia. Let us say Virat scored X against Australia. So against England, he would have scored 54 minus X. Okay. Now let's start talking about the fall of wickets here. In the fall of wickets, he says that the first wicket fell at 20 runs. So what was the partnership for the first wicket? If I look at that, at 20 runs, the first player got out. I see that against Australia, Rahul made 23 runs and Rohit made 14. So of course, Rahul cannot be the first person to get out because he has made 23 runs and the first wicket fell at 20 runs. So how can he get out at this stage? That means the first wicket must be of Rohit. And if Rohit got out, he must have made all his runs before getting out. So Rohit must have made 14 runs against Australia to get out. But the fall of wicket was at 20. The remaining 6 runs must have been made by Rahul. The remaining 6 runs must have been made by Rahul. Then I talk about second wicket. Now once Rohit gets out, of course Virat would come to the crease. Now Virat and Rahul are playing. And the second wicket fell at 45. Who can get out? Virat can get out or Rahul can get out. But Virat had partnerships with exactly two batsmen. So Virat has just come to the crease. He is having his first partnership with Rahul. So how can he get out? He will have only one partnership in that case. So the second player to get out must be Rahul. Rahul has made 6 runs in the first partnership. Total, he has scored 23. So the remaining 17 runs Rahul has scored in this second partnership. The second partnership was of how many runs? 45 minus 20. The partnership was of 25 runs, out of which 17 are made by Rahul. The remaining 8 must have been made by Virat. Now, who comes to the crease? Pandya comes to the crease because it is already given to us. They come in the same order. So, in the third partnership, can I say Virat must get out? Reason? Virat is in exactly two partnerships. He already had a partnership with Rahul and now he had a partnership with Pandya. So, he must get out now. Otherwise, if Pandya gets out, then Virat would be playing with Jadeja as well, and he will be there in 3 partnerships, which is not possible. So the next player to get out must be Virat. Now Virat has made a total of X runs, but he has made 8 runs in the second partnership. So can I say he must have made X minus 8 runs in this third partnership? And this third partnership is of 30 runs. So the remaining 30 minus X minus 8. I mean 30 runs partnership is there, out of which X minus 8 is made by Virat. So 30 minus X minus 8, that is equal to 38 minus X. 38 minus X runs must have been made by Pandya. 38 minus X must have been made by Pandya. And then comes the fourth. In the fourth partnership, now Pandya and Jadeja are playing, right? The fourth partnership is of just 21 runs. Jadeja has made 22 runs. Jadeja has come to the crease now. How can he get out in this partnership? Because he has to make a total of 22. Even if he would have made all the runs in this partnership, the partnership must be of 22 runs, at least 22 runs. If the partnership is of less than 22 runs, Pandya must have got out. Now, how many runs Pandya must have scored? Pandya scored a total of 41 against Australia, out of which 38 minus X is scored in the third partnership. So 41 minus 38 minus X. This is equal to X plus 3. X plus 3 runs must have been scored by Pandya in this partnership. So how much Jadeja scored? It is 21 minus X plus 3. Because the partnership is of 21 runs, X plus 3 is the number of runs made by Pandya. So 21 minus X plus 3, that is equal to 18 minus X, is the runs scored by Jadeja here. Now some of you might have this question at this stage, that why did you not subtract from 22? We are doing that before as well. To get these runs of Rahul here, we subtracted this 6 from total score of Rahul of 23. 23 minus 6 gave me 17. Total score of Virat was X, so I subtracted this 8 to get X minus 8. Total score of Pandya was 41, so I subtracted 38 minus X from that. Why am I not subtracting it from Jadeja? The reason is, it is not necessary that Jadeja has made all his runs in these fourth partnership. This is the fourth fall of wicket, after which Jadeja would be playing. He might make more runs now in the upcoming partnerships. So therefore, within this partnership, the 21 runs they are made, out of which how many must have been made by Jadeja? It is 21 minus X plus 3. So I will not subtract from 22. The remaining runs now, whichever runs are remaining for Jadeja, he would be making them in the upcoming partnerships. Of course, they are not given in this table. That is all about Australia. Now let's talk about England as well. So let me make the England as well. Once again, let's talk about the first partnership against England. So what happens against England? Against England, 18 runs are made by KL Rahul, 36 are made by Rohit, and the partnership is of 25 runs. So once again, by the same logic as we did against Australia, can I say Rohit cannot be the first person to get out? He has made 36, whereas here the first person getting out has made 25. So the partnership is of 25. So first person to get out must have made less than 25. Rahul must be the first person to get out. So this time Rahul must have made all his runs, that is 18, to get out. So the remaining 25 minus 18, 7 runs must have been made by Rohit in this first partnership. Let's come to the second partnership. Now the second partnership is of 26 runs. 51 minus 25, that is 26 runs. Can Virat get out or Rohit? Once again, because Virat has to be there in exactly 2 partnerships, so this is almost fixed. That second time also Rohit will get out and Virat would be playing, and third time Virat will get out because Virat must be there in 2 partnerships. So if Rohit gets out now, the total number of runs made by Rohit is 36, out of which he has made 7 in the first partnership. So 36 minus 7, that is equal to 29. The remaining 29 runs must have been made by Rohit in this second partnership. The remaining runs are made by Rohit in second partnerships. Now, the total partnership is of 26 runs. He has made 29. This shows that we have made some mistake somewhere. And I just saw that the mistake is, this should not be 36, this should be 26, right? And because this is 26, that means it was not 29. Actually, it was 19. I made a wrong calculation here. 40 minus 14 was 26, not 36. Fortunately, it did not create any problem for us till now because we have not used it till now. Anyways, so 19 runs are made by Rohit, but the partnership is of 26 runs. So the remaining 7 runs are made by Virat in this partnership. In the third wicket now, Virat is going to be out. But how many runs would have been made by Virat? Total number of runs made by Virat against England is 54 minus X. If I subtract 7 from that, 54 minus X minus 7 is 47 minus X. So 47 minus X runs are made by Virat in this third partnership. The third partnership is of how many score? It is of 33 score. Out of 33, 47 minus X are made by Virat. So the remaining runs are made by Pandya. How much is that? 33 minus 47 minus X. It gives me X minus 14. These must have been made by Pandya. In the fourth partnership now, who gets out? Pandya or Jadeja? He is clearly given us. Jadeja did not get out before Pandya in the match against Australia. So in the final match, I'm sorry, it is clear wrongly written over here, Australia. It was England. I think you can see that on the previous page as well, right? It was clearly written England here, right? So once again, that was a mistake. Okay, so that's England. So Jadeja did not get out before Pandya in the match against Australia, against England. That means now Jadeja is not going to be out, Pandya is going to be out. Pandya has made a total of 34 runs against England. So 34 minus X minus 14, which he has already made in the third partnership. This is the score made by him. If I calculate that, how much is it? It is coming out to be, I think, 48 minus X. So 48 minus X is the score of Pandya here. This partnership is of 40 score. 40 minus this gives me X minus 8. So X minus 8 runs are made by Jadeja. So Jadeja is yet to make some runs. How many runs he is yet to make? 23 minus X minus 8. And 23 minus X minus 8 is how much? It is equal to 31 minus X. Similarly here, what are the runs made by Jadeja later on? 22 minus 18 minus X. And 22 minus 18 minus X is equal to X plus 4. So some of the values are in terms of X, some of the values are directly there with us. Now we just have to look at the questions and we have to answer them one by one. Let's have a look at each question now. Here is the first one. In the match against England, Jadeja can score a minimum of what percentage of runs in the fourth wicket partnership? See, in this table, he is talking about what is the minimum percentage of runs that Jadeja could have scored. The point here is, when I look at all of these things, if I look at all of these things, what can be the range of X? Here X minus 8 is there. That means X minus 8 must be greater than equal to 0. So X must be greater than equal to 8. Here it is 38 minus X. So 38 minus X must be greater than equal to 0. So X must be less than equal to 38. Exactly in a similar way from here, I can say X should be less than equal to 18. Exactly from here, I should say that X should be less than equal to 47. Exactly from here, I can say X should be greater than equal to 14. And from here, X is greater than equal to 8. And from here, X should be less than equal to 48. So X should be greater than equal to 8, X should be greater than equal to 8, X should be greater than equal to 14. Looking at all these three, I can say X must be greater than or equal to 14 because any number which is greater than 14 is automatically greater than 8 as well. But X is less than equal to 38, less than equal to 18, less than equal to 47, less than equal to 48. Using them, I can say X should be less than equal to 18 because if a number is less than equal to 18, it is automatically satisfying 38, 47, 48 as well. But if the number is slightly above 18, it would not satisfy the condition of X should be less than equal to 18. So the range of X is this. Question is asking, in the match against England, that means here, Jadeja can score a minimum of what percentage of runs in the fourth partnership? So in the fourth partnership, Jadeja has scored X minus 8 runs. And the fourth partnership is of 40 runs, right? 48 minus X plus X minus 8, that is 40. Out of this 40, Jadeja has made X minus 8. I want to minimize it. To minimize it, I'll take the minimum value of x, which is 14. 14 minus 8 gives me 6. And 6 is what percentage of 40? It is 15%. So I can say Jadeja must have scored a minimum of 15% of the runs in this fourth partnership. And that is the right answer for question number 1. Here is question number 2 now. It says, which of the following cannot be the number of runs scored by Virat in any of the two matches? Let's have a look at this. Which of the following cannot be the number of runs scored by Virat in any of the two matches? As we know that X is anything from 14 to 18. So what can be the runs scored by Virat? Against Australia, Virat has scored 8 runs over here and X minus 8 runs over here. If I add them, I get it as X. Against England, he has scored 7 runs over here and 47 minus X over here. By adding them, I get 54 minus X. So that means he can score anything from 14 to 18, that is 14, 15, 16, 17 or 18. Or he can score 54 minus X. If I put X as 14, I get 40. 15 says 39. 16 says 38. 17 says 37. And 18 says 36. So these are the runs scored by Virat against Australia or England. Question says which of the following cannot be the number of runs scored by Virat? So 36 is possible, 16 is possible, 19 is not possible, 39 is possible. So out of these 4 scores, 19 is a score which is not possible. So my answer is option C, that is 19. Now the third question says which of the following is the number of runs scored by Jadeja in partnership with Pandya considering both the matches? If I consider both the matches, Jadeja scored 18 minus X with Pandya here and Jadeja scored X minus 8 with Pandya over here. If I add them, I get 18 minus X plus X minus 8 and that gives me a direct number 10. So my answer for this question should be option D, 10. Now the fourth question, what could be the maximum number of instances when a batsman scored an odd prime number runs in a partnership considering the 4 partnerships of both the matches? So basically we have to see maximum number of instances when we get an odd prime number. See, 14 is not a prime number, 6 is not a prime number, 17 is a prime number. 8 is not a prime number, 18 is not prime, 7 is a prime number, 19 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number. So 4 prime numbers are already fixed. All other numbers are in terms of x, but 2 of these numbers are x minus 8. So I have x minus 8 twice. One of these numbers is x plus 3. One of these numbers is 38 minus x. One of these numbers is 18 minus x. One of the numbers is 47 minus x. One of the numbers is 48 minus x and one is x minus 14. So I have to take such values of x such that most of them would become prime. Now you can clearly see, how do we check the values? X has been subtracted or it is subtracting an even number in most of the cases. Rather, in 6 out of 8 cases, x is being subtracted from an even number or is subtracting an even number. That means if x is even, 6 of these numbers would be even, 2 will be odd. But if x is odd, 6 of these numbers would be odd and 2 will be even. And because we are looking for odd prime numbers, I would suggest by putting values of x as odd numbers. Let's try. If I put x as first odd number, which is 15, of course we have to put numbers from 14 to 18 only. If I put 15, 15 minus 8 will give me 7, 15 minus 8 will give me 7, 15 plus 3 will give me 18, 38 minus 15 will give me 23, 18 minus 15 will give me 3, 47 minus 15 is 32, 48 minus 15 is equal to 33 and 15 minus 14 is 1. So I see that 4 numbers are odd prime numbers. 4 of them are odd prime numbers. Let's check for 17 as well. There is another odd number in that range. Now, if x is 17, 17 minus 8 is 9, 17 minus 8 is 9, 17 plus 3 is 20, 38 minus 17 is 21, 18 minus 17 is 1, 47 minus 17 is equal to 30. Of course, even if the other two are prime, I don't need them. I see 4 prime numbers here. 3 are already present. So that means that, sorry, 4 are already present. So 4 prime numbers we are getting. 4 prime numbers are already present with us, and that makes the total as 4 plus 4, which is equal to 8. So my answer for question number 4 will be 8. And this question says, who among them could not have scored a single run in one of the given 4 partnerships in the 2 matches? So how many of these scores can be 0? We know x is less than equal to 18, greater than equal to 14. So of course, the numbers which are already there, none of them is 0. So numbers which are in terms of x, how many of them can be 0? Can x minus 8 be 0? No. Can 38 minus x be 0? No. Can x plus 3 be 0? No. Can 18 minus x be 0? Yes. If x is 18, this can be 0. And this x minus 14 can be 0. 47 minus x can't be 0. So Pandya and Jadeja are the two people, they both can be 0. So my answer for this question is option C, that Pandya or Jadeja could have scored 0 runs over here, not even a single run.